Hey guys, it's Steph Mason here. I'm super excited to be going through with you today about a level in the Herbalife marketing plan called Supervisor. I'll explain what it is, the reasons why, the benefits, I guess, of being there, and then also how you can get there as well. Okay, so what a supervisor is, it gives you the biggest discount in Herbalife, which is 50% of the product. So even, our president's team members, they also get a 50% discount. So that's fantastic. It means that you'll be making, the largest profit when you help people with a program. It also opens up other areas of the marketing plan. So if you have a look at my YouTube clip called Marketing Plan, then I explain the pay plan, I explain all the different levels a bit clearer, so that will make sense. But basically, as a supervisor, you not only make the largest profit on programs that you help people with, but you also then make the largest wholesale profit, and you can also get paid something called royalties. So this is really exciting. Royalties is where you earn the big bucks. Sometimes we hear just phenomenal incomes in Herbalife, and you kind of scratch your head and wonder how, and it's all through royalty income. So as a supervisor, you are now able to earn that, which is fantastic. So that's what a supervisor is. There's three different ways to get there, and all of them are by doing 4,000 volume points. You can do it in 1 month, and there's a couple different methods to do it in 1 month, which I'm going to show you. You can do it in 2 months, or you can do it from 3 to 12 months. And I'll explain why the last two methods are different as well. So what are the benefits? There's a lot of benefits for being a supervisor. I already went through a couple just then in terms of the pay plan and the benefits the benefits in terms of the largest profit for programs and wholesale profit. So that's a big one. But also, you're also then exposed to higher levels of training, which is fantastic. It's one of the, massive benefits of being with Herbalife is that you get a lot of training and support. So as a supervisor, there's things like supervisor academies, which is a concept that came out of Korea, and we do here now in Australia, and it's proven that if you follow it, it can get you to get team level, which is an income of between $5,000 and $15,000 per month in a 12-month period if you follow the program. That's guaranteed, so that's pretty cool. So you're open to that. Also, some states have kickoff meetings, which have exclusive supervisor schools, and sometimes the STSs, which is a month, every month there's an STS in each state again. They also sometimes have exclusive supervisor schools within them. So you're exposed to, amazing guest speakers that are flown in, and they might only talk to the supervisors for a bit, which is awesome. So that's one of the reasons. I guess another big reason is promotion. So Herbalife know how to do promotions, and it's amazing. They do things like free holidays every year, heaps of free giveaways, cash giveaways, and sometimes for many of the promotions you need to be a supervisor to go for the qualification. But even if you're just starting out as a supervisor, most of the time you've still got a chance to qualify, which is awesome, especially for things like the free holiday. So that's I guess the benefits, and I'll just explain why I went supervisor. So I started with the company 3 years ago as a client, and I got amazing results. I love the products straight away, but I wanted a bigger discount. So initially that's why I signed up as a VIP, and I quickly after that saw the business opportunity, and I went along to an STS that I just spoke about. So at the STS, it blew my mind. It was the best thing I've ever been to. I still remember it clear as day. And there was another training on the following week called a kickoff, which is, like I just spoke about, has a special supervisor school for about an hour and a half. And at that training, they were flying in Hector Bastillas from New Zealand. So he's a crazy Mexican, millionaire team member over there. And I just so wanted to meet him and be part of that training. So for me, that was, I guess, the biggest incentive of going supervisor. And then obviously I had a big discount as well that went along with that, which made sense. The other big thing for me, and this is why I'm doing this clip so that you can choose what works for your personality. For me personally, I need like a driving force behind me, and I had a lot of stock sitting there, and that was my driving force. And I knew that before I, went supervisor in 1 month. So I just did it in 1 month, guys, so that I had that stock there that I could then help clients with immediately, and I wouldn't have to wait and order once they were ready to go. So if they were kind of hot and ready to go, I had it. And it was also a big driving force for me personally, just to get out and do the work. So everyone's different, and that is just what worked for me. The other big thing is that I think for me, I saw it as I wanted to build a team, and I wanted to help other coaches, and I saw it as leading by example, and just rather than like me telling people what they should do, if I did it in 1 month, and I can suggest that to people as a great way to move forward if that's going to work for you. So it was like a good story as well, I guess. The same as, and this is like very much coming from Joanna Gwinnett, President's team member. In fact, this whole clip, I won't take credit for it, definitely is based off, one that I saw from Joanna Gwinnett. So she says that, you've only got a chance to make 4 stories happen in the business, and one is your result story, so how quickly you get a result, and that's why you got to smash the products, get an amazing result initially, and also how quickly you went supervisor, how quickly you went world team, and now I can't remember the 4th one, so we'll just pretend it's 3. But basically I knew, I got an amazing product result really quickly. I lost 10 kgs in a couple months. The second one, I went supervisor really quickly. So again, that was a fantastic story. And then obviously I have a world team story as well. So those were my reasons, guys. I did it in 1 month, and I'm just going to show you the different methods now. All right, so method 2 and 3, so these are the 3 methods. Okay, so method 1 is 4,000 in 1 month, okay? Method 2 and 3 are similar, and so I'll run through those afterwards and I'll explain why they're different. But if you do it in 1 month, you've got a few different options, which make it really exciting, and you can actually bring some people with you. Okay, so to do it in 1 month, there's 3 different ways to do it. So the first is that you can do it by yourself. So you can retail your way there. I've had many people do that, and it's a fantastic way to do it because the next month you have a client base already, and you're going to help them reorder, and so it keeps that momentum going. So what you can do is you can work with your coach to help you to build a client base really fast, and you can definitely build a client base of at least 20 to 30 clients in a month. Guys, it's not that hard. You've just got to go out and do the work, and we've seen it. Certainly, Cherie Mason, sister-in-law, she did, I think it was 15 to 20 clients in their first month, and so again, smash out that supervisor qualification just through retail, and they did it in 2 months. They went just in the start of their second month, they went supervisor. So you can retail your way there. The other way is that you could throw a business launch. So what you can do, Herbalife allows us to order a maximum of 1,100 volume points straight up, and this means that once you've got that order, you can do a business launch, which you can easily move at the launch, and then after you've got 10 days, it's like a bit of a not a cooling off period, but a bit of a period for you to start to build a client base before you place another big order. So, for the next 10 days, you can be placing orders for customers as they come. After 10 days, you're then allowed to order the remaining stock if you want. So, what you could do is do your business launch, move the stock, and then wait 10 days. You might have some people wanting to reorder, and you've got some fresh leads in that time, and then you can order the remaining 2,900 volume points. Okay, and so yeah, that's doing it by yourself. So either retailing it, or you can just order it in two lump sums, 2 or 3 over the month. All right, so the second way is to do it with a team. So this is quite cool. What I might do, I'll just do my diagram. Very good, sorry, but I think it will help. Okay, so the first method in a month is by yourself, which I just spoke about. Okay, so you do a launch, or you retail your way there, okay? Or do both, do a launch and retail. All right, so the second way is with a team. So if you have yourself, and you do 1,000 volume points, okay? So if you find 3 people in your first month who are keen, or sorry, it doesn't have to be your first month, it can be any month that you're qualifying for supervisor in a 1-month period. So if you find 3 people who are keen to do this with you, and you help them to also order 1,000 volume points, and they might do their own launches with that 1,000 volume points, the total for the group then is 4,000. So this is really cool. What happens is, I'll just finish my diagram. Okay, so you've got yourself up the top. You've done 1,000 volume points. You've thrown a business launch, and then you find 3 people who want to do this amazing business with you. And what they're going to do is do 1,000 volume points, and then maybe throw their own launches, etc. They're going to get great profit from that launch. They might make like $1,000 from that launch, which is awesome. And what happens is at the end of the month, you're going to go supervisor because the group has 4,000. These guys don't go supervisor because they don't have 4,000 in their group, okay? But they're going to be, if they do 1,000, they'll be what we call a success builder. Sorry, mind blank. A success builder, which is awesome as well, okay? So that's one way to do it. And the third way to do it in 1 month is, again, with a team, all right? But this way is partnering up. So if you have yourself, okay, who finds B, who finds C, who finds D. So all these guys are like pumped, ready to go, and what we know is that you have to do 4,000 volume points to definitely go supervisor. So that's like a guaranteed, okay? So if you do 4,000 volume points, Herbalife has a bit of a loophole, and what they say is that if each of these additional people does 1,000 volume points each, they can actually go supervisor with you. So that's pretty cool, right? So they do 1,000, and the total for the group in this scenario is 7,000 volume points, okay? And if we split it up evenly, it's 1,750. I've done this so messy, sorry, but you can see here. Oh, God. So 7,000 volume points total, okay? And we split it up evenly. So, you know, you may have done the 4,000 already, but you may also not have, and at the start of the month, you get together and you make this plan, and everyone can just do 1,750 and everyone will go supervisor. So guys, this method is amazing. It sometimes seems a little bit like scary, but it's actually really simple. But the idea is basically you just want to, you know, get people who you want to do this business with, people who you like and trust, people who you want to, you know, sip champagne with, you know, on holiday. Again, that's from, you know, Joanna Guernette. But those are the kind of people, you know, that you want to do this business with. And, you know, think of those people when you're thinking about this. Don't think about whether they would like Herbalife or whether they would like to do it, because you absolutely never know somebody's situation or what, you know, is actually going on for them. Sometimes on the outside doesn't, you know, really represent what's going on inside. So this method's fantastic. You're then also earning royalties on these supervisors. And if, you know, B was to then the next month find 1 or 2 people to do the same with, to go in a line, you could even go world team in your second month, which is awesome. Okay, so guys, that's the 3 ways to do it in 1 month. All right. If you wanted to do it in 2 or 3 to 12 months, those methods just differ slightly. Basically, all it means is that if you do it in 2 months, you can do it with more downline, so you can help people to come into the business. They can place some orders, and you know, basically, you only have to do 1,000 of the volume points yourself through your account. The rest can be from, you know, downline. And if you do it in 3 to 12 months, the only difference is that you actually then have to do 2,000 volume points yourself personally, and the other 2,000 can be through your downline. So only a slight difference there, and you know, obviously 2 months is quicker than 3, so there's some benefits there. I'll just explain really quickly. If you wanted to do it in the 2 months or 3 to 12 months, the best way I would suggest, and this works so well, is just to do a launch in your first month. So do 1,000 volume points, and then you can move that stock easily in a month. okay? And then by the second month, you'll need to reorder not only for those clients, all right, but you want new clients as well. So in the second month, you want to do 1,500 volume points. So now you've got 2,500 volume points in 2 months. And one of two things will happen. Either some of your guys from the first month might be keen to get in the business, or you might have found some other coaches to do it with you. And so they're actually going to place orders as well. And this might equate to an extra 1,000 volume points. Most likely it will, which means that in 2 months you're going to go to Supervisor. If that doesn't happen, and if you're going to place the volume yourself, so worst case scenario is in the third month you actually finish off the qualification by placing an extra 1,500 volume points, okay? And then in this case, again, you're going to go Supervisor now in 3 months, and you've placed at least that 2,000 volume points through your own account. All right, guys, so that's it. Those are the different methods. I hope all that makes sense. And basically just pick what is going to work for you and suits your personality and which way you think that you would enjoy to do Supervisor, and then get back to your coach straight away, let them know, you know, if it's with a team, definitely, like I said, just, you know, have a think about the people that you want to, you know, be doing the business with, the people that you like. One last thing I'm going to steal from Joe is that anything's possible, guys. You know, Mark Bowen is a president's team member, and he, in a 72-hour period, was just so keen. He was working full time. He also was, you know, doing sports full time. He was a karate guy, and so in 72 hours, he actually did 30,000 volume points because he really wanted to go Supervisor and take some other people with him to an event. So it's pretty amazing what's possible. Just go for it. Get back to your coach, and that's it. Thanks, guys.